We're getting to our ad libs now. The first ad lib tonight is Alabama should feel blank tonight.
Alabama should feel, I mean, okay, they're still in the driver's seat,
They
right?
chilling.
You know, they're still in the driver's
chilling.
seat. They just have to beat Auburn. They're in.
They're
They're
chilling.
going to be in the college football playoff, I think, either way. And so Alabama obviously wanted to win this football game, but they didn't have to.
Yeah, I think Alabama should feel challenged tonight, challenged to not let this happen again, because although they are still in a good, comfortable position, I mean, you know, every week matters.
Yep.
So as they can see, and I'm sure their coach was talking to them about this leading up to this game, hey, don't take Oklahoma lightly. Don't take Oklahoma lightly. So I think coming away from this, they got to look at it and say, hey, we cannot allow those mistakes to build up and allow us to fall back into mediocrity.
You know, I think they're feeling alert. You know, they still are right where they want to be. Back when we lost to Auburn, right? We lost on the back end of the season. It was a wake-up call. We're not that good. Let's get back right.
It could be a catalyst.
Yeah.
Exactly. So they're fine right now.
I'm going to say Alabama should feel concerned that Ty Simpson's not going to be in the Heisman conversation like Gunner will.
Why is that?
Because I think Gunner has looked substantially better down the stretch.
For sure.
And is going to be more of an edge for this team than what Ty Simpson has been, which is a little bit of a hot take because of what Ty has done for this team. But
because the Alabama football team lives and dies by how Ty Simpson plays.
And look, do you know how hard it is for a quarterback to carry the team off his arm? You know, you wasn't here, Jacob Eason, you know, freshman year. There would be times like the Mizzou game, he threw the ball 53 times. In order to do that for 10 to 12 straight games, that's just tough. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, next ad lib. The ACC is blank.
Questionable.
Average.
You know, I think they're questionable. Are they contenders or pretenders? I don't quite know. I just know Miami is very talented. They do have some dudes. There's going to be guys from that football team to get drafted, but can they put it together and be a football team that is a powerhouse in this college football playoffs? I have no idea. And who gets in, who wins the ACC? The ACC tiebreaker is crazy with how they're doing that. So I don't know. The ACC is questionable to me.
Yeah, I said it earlier, man. They're really inconsistent. A lot of mediocrity when I look across the ACC, and just week in, week out, you don't know which team is going to show up, which team is, who they are, what their identity is. There's not one kind of team where you can look at and say, man, they're dominant week to week. They're going to show up. They, you know, I really, and we talked about Tech, right? We had a lot of great things to say about them, but even they've fallen off these last couple of weeks. So I really don't know what to think about when I think about the ACC.
I would say sneaky. They're sneaky. Like, it's a whole lot of, you know, average teams.
Yeah.
But like I say, if one of those teams gets into the playoffs, you don't want to see them.
There's a better way to say that. I'm going to say they're the bottom feeder conference.
Exactly.
I said what I said. All right, our last ad lib. What do you think is harder, Jake, being a father of two or playing in the SEC? If you guys didn't know, Jake's now a father of two. Just had baby Colt. Shout out to him and Caroline.
Shout out.
So what's the answer?
Well, in the SEC, it is a week-to-week thing. Being a father of two is a day-to-day thing, right? So I'm going to go being a father of two. And I can't do it by myself, man. My wife is an absolute rock star.
For sure.
Heck yeah.
She was baking today.
That's right.
She just had a kid.
Right back to it.
She's back in the
back to it.
Awesome, man.
That's a soldier.
No days off.
None.
Beautiful thing.
None.
Beautiful thing.
All right.